My life a story, I'm trying to find the glory. Got them all sleeping on me, my haters out here dying, snoring. Why they mad that I'm finally growing, and they see me fighting for it. What they wanna get involved for, I kill them all off until I'm enormous. Cause 9 to 5 is boring, grinding 5 in the morning. I'd rather make music, get paid for it, die with a fortune. And my ride is foreign, every whip I drive imported. Anybody know me, they know, for this game, no, I'm dying for it. I'm on now, give me that crown, yeah. Ain't nobody out here really wanting with me. I'm going hard while you falling asleep. I got it all cause I deserve it all, yeah. Just being honest, they don't wanna see me honest. I'm taking over this game now and that's a promise. Stay out of pocket, they don't wanna believe I got it. Give me that crown now cause I'm the king, call me your highness. This life a movie, I'm a motherfucker star like Clooney. From dusk till dawn, I'm a loose sleep. I ain't tryna live broke like you be. I been coming for the bag, I do me. Will I get paid? Absolutely. Cause you better knew a boss like Takeoff. I ain't left all bad and bougie. Heard them talk, they barely knew me. I ain't let no stranger fool me. When I came in the game, y'all showing that fake love. I ain't look past your jewelry. Now this ride is foreign. Every whip I drive imported. Anybody know me, they know. For this game, no, I'm dying for it. I'm on now. Give me that crown, yeah. Ain't nobody out here really wanting with me. I'm going hard while you falling asleep. I got it all cause I deserve it all, yeah. Just being honest, they don't wanna see me honest. I'm taking over this game now and that's a promise. Stay out of pocket, they don't wanna believe I got it. Give me that crown now cause I'm the king, call me your highness.
What is going on? Otter gang, what is going on, guys? Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the Otter gang. Hope you're all well. Grab that coffee and let's get into the charts. What is going on? Crypto Pollo, Cluck Cluck Alex. Oh, crypto. What's going on? The crypto chicken is in the chat. Good morning to you, my friend. Hope you're having a wonderful day, my friend. Crypto Billy coming through saying, hola. I got to really work on that. What's going on, Billy? We got a Billy Goat Tales coming our way tonight. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Good community. Great stuff there, guys. We make sure we catch that beautiful, beautiful show. Make sure to come and support our friend Billy, okay? Because we know it's all pure alpha. It's all pure alpha, right? So, we can lead the horse to water you can't drink, but however, you can get some good information. You can get some good information along the journey. What's going on, Jeet Corp? Mexico. How's Mexico treating you, my man? Hope you had a safe trip. Hope you've settled in a bit. Hope all is well, my man. Much love to you. French Toaster, the brave little toaster, man. I mean, every time I see your face in the chat, it makes me smile. Good to see you, French Toaster. Much love to you, my friend. Much love to you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Dave Digital in the chat. Mr. Wrench himself, Dave Digital. Dave, thank you for being here, man. I appreciate you, Dave. I mean, Dave's done so much for me. I really appreciate you, man. Giver's gain, brother. Giver's gain. So we know about Billy Goat Tales, and we will definitely be sharing that today in the Discord to make sure that everybody is aware of that. But if you're not aware of it, okay, we can jump right into it, right? We can jump right into it. Now, just before we start off here, we wanted to make sure you guys are aware, okay? We are getting a little bit of a push here. So just before we jump into some of the ideas, we got some rejection levels here that we're looking at, okay? Just beforehand. So add these to your charts. It's very simple. We have some key levels of support and resistance right now. However, as we push up, we're looking at these levels here for a rejection, okay? Also, head and shoulders, I've noticed this. If you want to play a head and shoulders game, you can. It's there, okay? However, this momentum is very strong, and if you pull a fib from the top to the bottom here, just quickly, you can see we just bounced off the golden pocket, but we are continuing to push here. So the 786 area, kind of area, 42,200 area, that's my first level of rejection. And then you have an extension level here at 272, and then an extension level here at your 618. This 43,200 level is red. This is my key level that I would be looking for a rejection just before we jump into anything else, okay? Now, what do we want to look at? We wanted to look at Billy Goat Tales because Billy is a very big supporter of this channel, and we're very grateful for him. So we got Billy Goat Tales taking action, Giver's Gain, today at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure to have your reminder set so that you don't forget, because you know how forgetful we are. Then we have some nice comments here. We have Grand Theft Auto. Now, if you are not aware, we're starring in the new Grand Theft Auto 6. And we will be performing as the Grand Theft Auto. So we're ready. We're ready. Oh, Corey, what's going on, man? What's going on, man? Good to see you, brother. This is the new incoming game 2024. Okay. So we got that coming your way. Bitcoin's moving, baby. Bitcoin's moving. Bitcoin's moving. So we'll see what comes our way, okay? We'll see what comes our way. So we have our rejection levels above us, okay? So we're prepared for this morning. Join us in the free Discord. It was linked in my TA setups. If you want to come over to the Discord, you can go over to my TA setups, and you can see that I try to share my ideas with you before I do the live stream, just before, I come on, get into the charts. I share that stuff with you guys, just so that you can see what I can see. We're also looking at a possible ADA long. We're also looking at a possible render long, okay? We want to see a breakout of these downtrends. And we're also aware of this head and shoulders. First thing I saw is the head and shoulders, okay? So let's be prepared. This is why we're here in the morning, is to be prepared. As traders, we want to put the probabilities in our favor. We want to have key levels of resistance so we can be prepared to trade. Good to see you, Corey. And we want to have a good, strong community to back test your thinking against, right? This is what it's all about. Community, care, kindness, honesty, transparency, and love, man. So let's get into it. So we have those levels for rejection, and then we have our bounce level. And yesterday we gave the setup. I am kind of biased on the setup because I took it, and it was a swing down to here. Entry was at my entry was at 197, I believe. So I got in quite nicely yesterday. That was a beautiful trade. If you took it, congratulations. But we did give that setup yesterday on the live in advance, where we thought the price would come down here and pump up. It came down perfectly. I got out early because I had to take care of my grandfather yesterday. Yeah, my grandfather had a fall, so very scary. That he had a fall, smashed his elbow. It's all, it's not good, but he's okay. He's okay. It's just, when your heroes get hurt, it's upsetting, right? It's pretty emotional. So I helped the family yesterday. I mean, I was the only one around who could pick him up, right? So I had to pick him up and all that stuff, and it's just upsetting to see that man used to pull me up a toboggan hill, on the sled and just walk me up the hill. He's my hero. So it's hard. It's nice to be of service to him and be able to help him, but it's also hard for me seeing that as a kid growing up, he's my hero, right? So emotional. So I got out of the trade early. You shouldn't trade when you're emotional. It's emotional enough trying to trade. So I cleared my head. I went for a walk with Mrs. Otter, and he's okay. He's okay. He's just a little shook up, right? As you would be, right? So he's doing okay. He's doing okay, and we're back at it today. I might go and play some indoor golf today, just to let that emotion out, just smash it into the ball. So we'll update that on you guys. But let's jump into the charts, because enough about me, it's about you guys. Thank you guys for your well wishes. What's going on, Wayne C? Sandwich time, baby. Let's go, man. You want that? You want to have that mustard and pastrami sandwich today? I know what you're thinking, bro. I know. So we're aware of this Head and Shoulders. We are just typically like you don't really want to fight this trend to the upside, right? We've had massive push, massive adoption, massive FOMO. Today in the Discord, we saw, fear and greed index. Guys, it's 75. It's 75. It's like everybody and their brother and sisters is wanting this Bitcoin, right? It's wanting this Bitcoin. So we're well aware of the FOMO. If you're not feeling it, then you're probably robotic and you're probably a very good trader. However, we have this parabolic move up, and we want to know where we think we can stop, right? And a lot of people are saying 48,000, 44,000. So we have some key levels above us that we've added. Right now, it's that 43,200 level is kind of my next stop. But we would like to see some recovery, okay? And what do I mean by recovery? I mean just like a little retracement. So we would like to see a retracement down to the CME gap. Now, the CME gap also aligns with the golden pocket, so we're very aware of this as well, where we could see price possibly trickle down and then continue its way upwards. So we need to be careful. Alex O is going to be on Sin City this week. Yeah, man. Woo, 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 woo. I'm freaking stoked. Thursday, 2:00 Eastern Standard Time. We'll be sure to let everybody know in the Discord, but it's an honor and a privilege to get on Sin City Crypto. These guys, man, they just hit 10K, man. That's fucking awesome. That's awesome, man. They deserve it. They put so much work into what they do. They have such quality. At the end of the day, they're great guys, and they make me laugh, man. They make me laugh, like those memes, and they just seem like genuine, awesome guys. So I'm very, very privileged. I was briefly on Piper Academy last Monday with OC. So him and I ran the show while Piper was away. Piper seems to be doing a lot of traveling lately. He's a moving man. He's been doing lots of work in the crypto universe, so it's beautiful to see. Oh man. So where's the CME gap lie, guys? It's just down below. So we're prepared, right? We're prepared for if we do get this dump here, we can see we're getting some sort of a blow off top, right? If we do get this blow off top, this Head and Shoulders plays to the downside, and it's hard to be bearish in this environment. However, as traders, we can take advantage of moves, right? We grabbed this yesterday. We rode this up. I got out early, but you guys could have rode this all the way up, right? It was very parabolic in the way it moved. There was no retracement. It didn't make you wait much. It was a very easy, long trade, right? So now we're getting a little bit of a Head and Shoulders pattern where we can look for a trickle down, right? We were very aware of the CME gap below us, right? So if you look at the CME gap, you can see here over on CME Futures was created over the weekend. Very, very simple, but it also aligns with our golden pocket if we pull the golden pocket down from below. So this is kind of where I'm looking for trades this morning for a continuation, right? Golden pocket down here. So a rejection from up here. We have our rejection zones where we can look for the swing failure patterns, right? And we've come up to the golden pocket within the last 15 minutes that we had marked out, but we still got that momentum to the upside. So what I would do right now as a trader is I would go over to the 7 because I love the 7. I draw the momentum. So what's the momentum? The momentum is simply this uptrend. So you can see there's an uptrend here. We want to see that uptrend broken, right? We want to see that broken with a rejection of some sort of divergence where you come outside of this and then you get rejection down, right? We've had a little bit of zigzag here this morning. So you want to see the rejection and confirmation of trend reversal, right? Trend reversal, very short micro time frames, right? Where you're looking for price to come up and start making lower lows, right? And lower highs. So we'll be looking for that trend reversal. We haven't got it yet. And we have something coming our way. Now, what is coming our way? Well, you guys may be curious, but we got those jolts, okay? The jolts job openings, guys. And this is, I won't be here for this, so prepare yourselves, right, for some volatility that could come into the market at 10 a.m., okay? So we're just preparing ourselves this morning for what could be coming our way. And with the job openings, the number of job openings increased, right? Only by a little bit last time. So we want to see this trend continue to the upside. However, it's very odd right now, the conditions of the market of what we're looking for, in the sense that they want to see people losing their jobs, which is like, come on, man. Like, people got to earn a living, man. Don't you know about this inflation shit? So we're aware of that. So bad news is good news, if that makes sense. Bad news is good news. Does that make sense? Bad news is good news. Rodney Cowden, what's going on, my man? Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, Rodney Cowden. Much love to you, brother. Much love to you. So we're looking for a little bit of a rejection here on the long-term time frames, okay? So let's zoom out. Let's take a look at what else we were looking at. We were also looking at a possible long for it wasn't Jasmine. It was definitely ADA. So we're looking at ADA for a possible long here. If we zoom into ADA, just to put on your radar, because ADA is pushing, man. ADA is pushing. So we're looking for a little bit of a rejection here. But a lot of the alts right now are sort of in like downwards flags. So we can go over to, like, I think Sol's in one. Yeah. So you can see it has this like violent downtrend here, coming down to key levels of resistance. What we want to see on the alts, if you are trading the alts, this is a very common trend where you're seeing these lower lows. We want to see a break out of this trend and put in a higher high, and then you're looking for that higher low area to trade, okay? That's what I mean by all these setups. You got to know market structure, right? So you can see this. We're waiting for a break of structure where we get that higher low and a change of trend and a continuation upwards. And preferably, we would like to see Bitcoin go as well, right? To match it all up. Right? BTC dominance breaking up. Massive move. Wouldn't be longing alts today. Yeah, exactly. So for me, like I said, we want to see that confirmation, right? Like we do have key support here that has been working out nice, and we're coming down to that key level of support. So we want to see that confirmation of a continuation to the upside. Right now, it's very, very dramatic to the downside. So we want to see that break of structure in order to continue upwards, right? You got to wait for those confirmations. That is absolutely correct, Darren. Woo. About 10,000 ADA at 24. Problem is I spent it all on NFTs. Billy, that's actually really funny because like I bought 10,000 ADA at 22 cents as well, I believe. Oh man. This is where I bought ADA, right here. Oh, that's too good. That's too good. And I haven't spent it on NFTs, Billy. My God, that's hilarious. So Darren Does Things did point out quite some good things. Absolutely, is that we are breaking out here on dominance. have we made the higher high yet? So let's go to the 3 hour. We can see better on the 3 hour here. Whew, look at that. We're going to make a higher high on Bitcoin dominance. Coming up to it right now, actually. That's very interesting to see. Oh, it's very interesting to see. Maybe one day I'll reach out to Billy. And Billy, you can help me pop my NFT cherry. Hey? What do you think? We'll have a cherry popping celebration. I've never bought an NFT in my life. If you guys want to unsubscribe, I understand. Oh man. So we're about, maybe Billy will help guide me and help me break my NFT cherry. I don't want if there's like an otter slash otter ape otter, you know, can go degen ape buddies. I don't know. What about otter gorillas? Can we be silverback gorillas, like alpha gorillas, instead of like a ape coin? The Bitcoin dominance is about Bitcoin dominance is about to definitely break out, making higher highs. Bitcoin's leading the way, baby. We're on the 3 minute here. So we're going to go and look at some higher term time frames. What we can discover here. Look at that beautiful rejection we're getting here on the higher term time frames of this head and shoulders pattern. Billy has over 500 of them, and guess that's awesome. That's awesome. I can trade JPEGs. If I can trade candlesticks, I can I can trade JPEGs. Let's go. Let's go. So we're all aware of our CME gap below us. We're all aware, and we've put our rejection levels on there. Okay. Now we have some trends. Make sure to add the trends as well. So the trends here are as such. So we have multiple trends here because we're so parabolic to the upside, right? So this trend can be extended as well, all the way up. This is our main one right now. So for me, we're within this trend right now. We want to see it come down, CME gap, and that's around here. However, you can. I always like to do this, so I always put a square in vertical line up. Okay, you can see your vertical. You line it up with the trend here, and you drag this box along. Okay, as price moves to the right, so does your box. Okay. Okay, stop playing with your box. Now look at this. You want to make sure that you're following price action with the box along the trend. And then you look for it. So if price gets to here, that's your spot, right? And you're looking for the bounce. Okay, so you can add this confluence. And this is just momentum to the upside, right? So you add this trend to the upside and you drag the box along as price moves. Okay, so this is another way of adding confluence to your trades. Okay, Tradefly, good morning, man. Tradefly, we got to set up some sort of collab, my man. Good to see you, brother. Thank you for dropping by, showing some love, brother. Much love to you. Hope you're doing well. Beautiful Tuesday. We'll see if we get a little bit of a rejection here on the Bitcoin price. So add that confluence to your charts. Look for this to hold, okay? And if it doesn't hold, we have our bounce level below us here, okay? At 40,370. Okay, so let's jump into it. Let's go to the weekly. Top-down analysis. Boom, 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 boom. All right. So remember when we were trading down at 34,000? This is local. Remember when we were trading in here, guys? Not so much anymore. But we want to be aware of where our bounce levels are. We want to be aware of where we're looking for price to go, right? So we pull our fib. You can see we're at the 0.5, all right? Rejection zone. Good morning, Melissa. What's going on? One love. One love. Much love to you, Melissa. Thank you for dropping by and saying hello. Good morning to you. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. So, point 0.5, beautiful, right? Point 0.5, beautiful. Rejezione. Anything's possible from here. Anything's possible from here. So, when I look at this objectively, I can see from the chart that 48,000 looks very critical to me, okay? This also here looks very critical to me as well. And we broke out of it, right? So for me, we're within this area here. Right? You can see that we have the tops here. Because what is up here? We were talking about this yesterday. What is up here? This is everybody from way back, way back when in 2022, 2021. This is when everybody could have possibly longed, right? Could have bought. They missed the hype. They missed the hype. And they thought they were going to get some sort of continuation here, right? To the upside, right? They missed the hype. So what are the people who have held here doing, right? They've held and they're like, oh my God, I'm going to lose all my money. And now they're like, okay, this is too much for me. I'm getting out, right? I'm getting out. So I believe what is pushing this is the people here wanting to sell. These are the only people selling. All of us here who's bought are not selling. We're not selling. No way. Right? Because we're holding long, right? We're holding long. Is that correct, guys? Press 1. 1 in the chat. Have you sold yet, guys? Have you sold yet? And I know you guys were grabbing bags around here. Have you sold yet? You haven't sold yet. So people around here who got in here are very, very happy to get out here. Because they're like, I can't handle this, man. I can't handle this. B Team Crypto, thank you for your support, man. Much love to you. They can't handle that. So they want to sell. So I believe there are sellers in here. Not as many as holders, right? If anything, they want it to go higher, okay? They want it to go higher. Now, if we go in here and we pull a simple volume profile from here to here, let's pull from here to here. So we can see where our key level of support and resistance is. Let's go to our upside here. Oh, look, point of control. Okay, yeah. We got some key levels, right? So we're above the point of control. We're working our way up to the value area high. Very simple. And then we have some volume up here at the highs here. And you can go to closes if you want. But for me, I'm going to go up to psychologically. 48,000 sounds good to me. Look, and you can see multiple closes as well. So there's people selling here. However, there's a lot of people holding here. And that's like us, right? And how are we able to adjust for this? So for me, is this my chart here? I believe this is my chart. For me, we go over here. 2024. Okay, guys? Now, this chart I've shared with everybody in the Discord, but we're aware of what's coming our way. Okay, we're aware of what's coming our way. We got the ETF coming our way. This is our sideways capitulation area, right? So this is where, before the halving, before that parabolic move, typically we capitulate. Bear market rally, capitulate. Halving, a little bit after the halving, we boom. Okay, so next year is going to be intense. So let's hold our horses. Let's get those diamond hands out. Let's buy the dips. I hate saying buy the dips, but let's try to accumulate our bags at better prices. Okay, because I've made tons of videos. I make a video every day on a different coin, and if you want me to do a coin, just come over to the Discord. Say, hey, Alex, do this coin because I want it. And I will do it for you gladly, no problemo, okay? I ask nothing of you. I just smash the like button and subscribe, okay? We got 14 people in here and only 7 likes. That would be great. I would appreciate that. But we want to buy at lower prices so that we can prepare ourselves for this halving, right? Rate cuts are supposed to come around the halving. Like, it's a perfect storm, baby. It's a perfect storm, right? We get this ETF approval around here. We get a little bit of pump and dump, maybe. Buy the rumor, buy the news, or buy the rumor, sell the news. Who cares? as long as we're DCAing, grabbing at lower prices. Because as traders, we have an advantage. We know when we get the dips. We're watching the charts all the time. So we can put ourselves in a better position for the halving, right? And hopefully ride this beautiful wave to the moon, right? To the moon. Where do we think we go? Well, this cycle, I believe, is a lot different than many other cycles. So we'll have to wait and see where it brings us. So that's my ideas. Now let's go over Market Cipher. Let's do the top-down analysis on where we think we're going today, right? Where we think we're going today. Well, we have jolts coming out, so prepare for 10 a.m. Be ready for jolts, okay? Jobs. And King D, good morning. Are we getting 4-hour momentum divs and money flow divs on ADA? We'll have to check out ADA for you there, King D, after we do top-down on Bitcoin. No problemo. Thank you for being here, my man. Hope you're having a wonderful day. So the momentum to the upside is astronomical, okay? It's the most we've seen in since we've gotten the momentum to the downside, right? Parabolic, right? So how do we prepare for this? Well, we trade the ranges that we're given, and then we look to hold long term, right? And obviously it's an upwards trend, so we don't try to fight the trend too much. We want to grab the pullbacks, like we said this morning, of where we can get that bounce, right? And that CME gap, golden pocket, is my ideal area that we gave this morning for that bounce. So as we flip through here on Market Cipher, we're getting a green dot on the 5-day on the top of this thing, okay? Which is pretty intense, okay? In my opinion, this is pretty intense. We had everybody's like cool down, bearish divergence coming our way, and then Market Cipher is like, I'll throw a spanner in the works and I'll give you a green dot. And we've been saying this all along, that the contrary to all of this is the money flow and the resetting of the VWAP. So the VWAP was very, very flat, but it was lingering. It wasn't coming down, okay? It was lingering. You can see here, it came down, right? It came down. Very clear here. It's just like, I'm waiting, and then pop, right? And then pop, that move we got over the weekend, right? So there's You said a word I don't understand. Can you explain what sell means? Sell means like where SBF is spending his time right now. That's what sell means. How about that one? Okay. I'm preparing. I don't know. Me and Mrs. Otter might be looking to start a family. I got to work on those dad jokes. I know. You guys got to help me out, man. All you dads out there. I'm gonna be calling Billy and be like, okay, how do I change the diaper, man? How do I change the diaper, bro? Oh man. So we can see we get in the parabolic move to the upside here with the green dot confirmed on the three-day. Money flow is so steep, it's ridiculous. Okay, so we don't really want to fight this trend. However, we would like a pullback so that we can long, right? So that's how we prepare for it. Now, you've seen this big move. Is CZ going to join them? I don't know. But you know they're going to be Kushti. They're going to be... Do you guys say Kushti in America? Kushti's like... not like Kush like marijuana. Like Kushti, like real comfortable. Anyways, you know they're going to be... They're going to be, hanging out with their PS5. They're probably going to delay it till GTA 6 comes out. Oh, man. Some money flow. Look at this money flow. Like, yeah, it doesn't look like it wants to stop, man. It doesn't look like it wants to stop. It's crazy. This is crazy. So, higher high, lower low, bearish divergence all the way through. Here we go. But the money flow says no, right? The money flow says no. Momentum, the FOMO is all real. So we're definitely very aware of that. Crimson Caravan Company. What's going on, my man? Crypto Mike in the chat. Crimson Caravan You guys just coming through, man. You guys coming through. Much love to you guys, man. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate every single one of you guys. We got 20 viewers and 9 likes. Let's smash that like button, guys. Let's smash it for the Otter Gang and all the goodies here. Let's go to the upside. So, going over to the daily. Now, the daily here is where I start to get a little bit concerned, okay? Little bit concerned. And what do I mean by that? Well, like, look how we get these when we compare this to, let's compare it to this one over here. So we can go through and compare vertical here, right? Vertical here. So we haven't gotten a red dot. However, when we got this push up here, there was a massive push down. This one has not had a massive push down yet. So like Tino says on Traders Reality, we want to recover the vector candles, right? But the momentum to the upside is very strong. But the market maker doesn't want to make it easy for you, okay? So we got momentum to the upside. We haven't gotten a cool off, and then a continuation, right? So a cool off and then a continuation would be nice, but it doesn't mean they're going to give it to us. Remember what we want. Typically, we wanted a. How many of you guys wanted a pullback here, down to here? I was looking at 32.8. 32.8. Come on, baby. Come on. Never got it. Never got it, right? We got a little bit of choppiness here before we exploded, but we never got that pullback that we really wanted. So what we want is not typically what we get, but as traders, we can prepare for that. Okay, we can prepare for that. Now let's flip down to the 12-hour and get into the nitty-gritty, baby. The nitty-gritty. So, what have we noticed with the 12-hour? We've noticed, let's get rid of these verticals. With the 12-hour, we've noticed we've gotten cool-offs and then green dots halfway through. Okay, green dots halfway through or green dots at the bottom. We're going to mark all these off just so you can see what I'm talking about, just so that you're aware. Okay, so halfway through, green dot, boom, okay? Halfway through, green dot, boom, okay? There's been, this one's a little bit of an offset, so we'll get rid of that one. So every time we've gotten a cool off and a green dot, we go boom. We're not there yet. This is how we front run, right? This is how we front run. So let's say this goes down like this, okay? A couple days, right? Then boom. So we have a time horizon where we can look for this to come down and hopefully go boom again. But we, like we just said, we want to see it trickle down. Now, what else gives us this confluence? So we can see we're looking at this 12-hour money flow coming out. However, it has done something that we were expecting where it's having a nice curvature to the upside, okay? Nice curvature to the upside. However, VWAP is indicative here. It's pulling price down. We're getting a red dot, not confirmed yet, right? It's just printing to come down. So if we come down here, money flow stays flat or comes down a little bit. VWAP pulls it down. We can look for a cool off and then a continuation upwards, okay? We need to be very careful with this, because we know any cool off can lead to a parabolic move with this stuff, okay? 8 hours, confirmed, okay? VWAP's crossing over. Money flow is obviously the one that negates all of this further downwards moving. Stochastic is posturing to the downside as well. So we're aware of those things as well. Now let's go over to the 4 hour. What do we got on the 4 hour? We got the cooling off coming down to this overbought line here on Market Cipher. If you can't see it, here it is again. Okay, we can put a lot of horizontals here so that you guys can see it. So we're coming down to this and we are starting to curl, okay? What do I mean by that? So you can see that there's this. It's not this, it's this now, right? So it's starting to curl, which means that we could be preparing for another move, okay? We could be preparing for another move. And very similar, higher highs all the way up, right? Higher highs, parabolic move all the way up. So we're aware of that as well. Money flows up. VWAP is posturing to the upside, meaning that we could possibly be looking for a little bit of a pop off here in the short-term time frames, okay? Good afternoon, Hansworst. Everyone, can you take a look at ARC later? Don't know if more downside or if it's getting ready to pop. Good to see you, Hans. Yeah, we could take a look at ARC. So I believe it was ADA and ARC that we can definitely take a look at. Talking about Tino, I'm multitasking, watching him without volume and you here with volume. Oh man, I don't know. Like he's got the British voice, man. I'm engaged to a British woman. There's just something about that accent, you know. His accent's a bit different than my missus. My missus, she's West Midlander. She's near Birmingham. David Brumbelow, what's going on, man? Good to see you in the chat, guys. Oh my God, all these people coming through, supporting the channel, man. I appreciate every single one of you. What do you think about the title? Come on, GTA is cool, but have you heard about Bitcoin? Come on, we got to be creative in this. And then we got Grand Theft Auto, man. Grand Theft Auto. Don't mess. We're coming out. We're coming out. Bull Run 2025. Bull Run. Okay. If there's otter skins in Grand Theft Auto and we all just like join a party and all hang out and just go around and like, I don't know what you do and kick people's asses as otters, that'd be fun. Maybe we set it up one day. Maybe we set it up. What's going on? Good to see you guys. Much love, Billy. See you tonight, man. Guys, go to see Billy tonight. Billy Goat Tales, 9 Eastern Standard Time. God bless you, Billy. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for all you do. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. So, continuing here, we want to see this move to the upside. Resetting of the 4-hour. VWAP posturing to the upside. Money flow is strong. Okay, so, even the stochastics is pointing up. Okay, so fighting this trend is very difficult to do. Okay, very difficult to do. So now we're going to go through the 3-hour, the 2-hour, and the 1-hour. Now we have support down here. And like we said, we have our bounce zone. Okay, the CME gap down here around 40,400 is going to be our bounce zone where we look for price to get rejected from here and then work its way down, fill this area, and then continue its way upwards. We have a golden pocket here where we're looking for the bounce as well, where we can see that we can possibly look to fill this gap that was created over the weekend from the parabolic move and then continue to the upside. Until we get that, I mean, we're trying to trade this mini range, right? So we got money flow cooling off. However, just like the 4-hour, posturing to the upside with the stochastics in favor as well. The momentum wave has at least cooled down to the 50 zone. And just like, why do I mention not the 50 zone, but the overbought area? Why do I mention that? Because you can see it's bounced off of this area, right? Multiple times, right? So when it gets above here, sometimes it stays up here, right? It's very, very true of the matter. You can wait for the cool down here. Is my head in the way? My head is probably in the way here. The cool down here, and the green dot, the bounce again, right? So we want to see clear movement to the downside where we can see everything is falling in the right direction in order to build confluence within our trading system here. So we're watching that as well. Let's go over to see Market Oracle Pro. Okay, we have the bands here, which have been respected quite nicely on the 3-hour and the 4-hour, but like we are way down here. Like you can see it was respected along this trend down here, but we're waiting for this thing to catch up. And if we're just like trajectory here, we're going to be waiting quite a bit, right? We're going to be waiting quite a bit. And we have created a lot of gaps on the way up. Now, what do I mean by gaps? So for me, I like to look at where fair value gaps are and where liquidity is. So I use Market Dynamics Pro. I turn on the fair value gaps in the liquidity zones, and it gives me areas of where we think price can come to in order to bounce. So you can see yesterday we came into this liquidity or this fair value gap. We bounced quite nicely off the golden pocket. That was a nice trade setup we gave yesterday. Perfect bounce, perfect entry. Worked out beautifully, okay? So you can see there's also another one down at our CME gap, and then there is clearly some below us. Our main one being at the point of control down here, which is around 39,000. However, 40,000, that is psychologically the area that we want to hold, right? We want to hold. We didn't stop much here. So if we do bounce around 40,000, that would be healthy for price action. Okay. So we're aware of the gaps below us. The main one being the CME gap for a bounce. Okay. Now for rejections above us, what have I done? So I've gone through. I've marked out the key levels of resistance above us. Okay. If you want to add these to your charts, you simply can. These red dots, these red ones are more significant in my opinion. And then we have some smaller ones above us as well, where price is going to move quite quickly through these areas because there's little to almost no volume above us. And my top for this run is around 48,000. So crazy to think we're talking about 48,000 here on the channel, but that's what we're looking for. Okay, so make sure to add these as well for stops along the way where price can have a reaction in price, where we're looking for bearish divergence, climbing the ladder, support and resistance, where we can hopefully trade these levels in order to be profitable traders. Okay, we want to be very aware of that. Do I think it's going to 48,000 right away? No, I do not. I do think we need a little bit of a cool off right now, and we're waiting to see if we can get that. Now, where can we get that? Right, we're getting a green dot confirmed on the 2 hour, posturing to the upside, trying to push up right now. So patience, patience, patience is the way of this game. Okay, we were looking for a short this morning. It didn't come up fully into my rejection zone. Now I have rejection zones here. My rejection zones are as follows. This is 42,197. It came just up to it. I was going to short it. I didn't. I had the trade waiting, but I didn't do it. Now, if you pull swing low to swing high here, we can see that we do have the golden pocket 786 within this area where we're looking for a rejection from here. And then we have these key levels of support and resistance that we had marked out, which also match up nicely with our Fibonacci extension levels at the 272 and the 618. The main one being this 43,200 area. Okay, so these are the areas where I'm looking for if price moves up for a rejection from there. Also, we have a beautiful, beautiful head and shoulders pattern. If you are a pattern trader, this could be for you. However, I am not a pattern trader, so I will not be trading this, but I would be trading the rejection from a golden pocket with confirmed bearish divergence up here. So it would mean that I'm trading the pattern nonetheless, right? So we all have our ways of getting to certain areas of confluence where we can look for a trade, right? So that's my ideas with Bitcoin on these lower term time frames. We are getting a 1 hour trigger wave here popping up, right, pushing its way upwards. So I think we will get a little bit of more momentum to the upside. I just believe that the markets are simply waiting for the data to come out at 10 a.m. Okay, and what do I mean by that? Just get your economic calendar up, economic, whatever you want to call it, ADA, ADA, subtracta, multiplication. But we have the JOLTS job opening and ISM services PMI. So I think these will be red. The markets will probably be a nothing burger, and then they will continue to move after that. But they're just waiting. They don't want to see any extreme news on this stuff coming out today. I believe the bigger one is going to be on Friday with non-farm and unemployment rate. I think these ones are going to be much bigger on Friday, and that should bring some volatility. We'll be live at 8:25 because these are 8:30 in the morning. So we'll come on 5 minutes. We'll front run the news, and we'll see if we get some volatility on Friday. Okay, so that's kind of the plan here. Now we can see we get in the 1 hour trigger to the upside, going down to the 30 minutes. So we're looking for this for continuation, right? For continuation. Let's get rid of that vertical line. The bullish momentum here. We can look for some sort of swing failure pattern too up here, where we get this bearish divergence here, where price is making a higher high and a lower low on the momentum waves. Okay, that's going to be actually quite difficult right now if we don't get this violent push up. So we could be looking for actually this to continue sideways and work its way up and not make a higher high. Okay, and then we can get this kind of bearish divergence where we're looking for it to come this way, where we're getting a lower low on price action and then a higher high on the momentum waves. Okay, so these are kind of the ideas that we're just floating about right now, where we're looking for a rejection back down to the CME gap down below us for this bounce. Will we get there? Right now, it's hard to fight this trend, right? It's hard to fight this trend. Typically, we're looking for longs, guys. It's mostly looking for longs. You can see we got this upwards trend here. Look for this to bounce along here. And if we lose it, the retest and then the rejection back down. Okay? Now, going into the shorter term time frames, let's see what the 15's saying. Okay, cooling down, resetting, posturing to the upside. VWAP wants to come up. Money flow is strong, curving to the upside. So this is looking for another push right now. 5 minute, flagging out, bull flag, push, right? Got your little flag to the downside, continuation to the upside, measure move, right? Oopsie. Measure move, right? Continuation, right? So we're looking for a bit of continuation right now. Like I said, though, wait for the news to come out. I'm not trading this right now. I'm just going to be patient. Right? Trading is patience. Trading is waiting. And also, you'll learn about action today if you go on Billy's show. Action is so important. I was taught to watch people's feet, not watch what their mouth says. I know I can go on here and ramble and talk a lot of shit about these candles, but I back it up with the trading, right? I always show you guys my trades and what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. I'm transparent and honest, and I hope that translates to my character. I try my best to be as straight with you guys as possible, and I hope that that's what helps this channel and this community prevail, is that we can all help each other and grow together. So thank you guys so much for your support. I appreciate every single one of you guys. So let's go into, I believe someone was, remind me in the chat if you remember, I believe someone said ADA, and then I can't remember the other one you asked me to look at. So if you don't mind throwing that in the chat, we will have a look for you. We'll have a look for you, absolutely. Looking at ADA, let's go over to ADA, Subtracta. Watch those feet. Footwork is key. B Team Crypto. That's the one. Kung Fu Master. Not what you say, it's what you do, man. It's what you do. Talk is cheap. ADA and ARC. Thank you, Hans Worth. So, ADA, parabolic move to the upside. I am a holder of ADA. I am biased, okay? I am biased as fuck. I said it, okay? Momentum to the upside, okay? Beautiful flag out. And there's been some bullish news on ADA, right? Even just looking over here on Crypto Panic, ADA's price may see a spike. Will it hit 45 cents? Prediction come true, right? The last 3 months have proven to be crucial for Cardano. This is because a lot of transactions worth over 100,000 have been rampant on the network. Okay, so awesome adoption. Okay, you see this trend to the upside. You see the momentum. Bitcoin leads the way, baby. So we're watching that as well. You can see the movement up here, but you can see there's a steady decline on money flow on the 12-hour. We haven't had that curve back up the same as we have on Bitcoin, right? So I have made a video on this of levels, key levels that you can see in red here, that we are possibly looking for a retracement. However, I did say this morning that we could be looking for a possible long on ADA, okay? Now, this hasn't triggered yet, but we do have a momentum wave to the upside looking to pop off. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, we have a continuation of upwards trend. We have... We just got a red money flow here. So money flows come out. However, you can see that there is bullish momentum coming up through here. So we're watching that, and we're looking for the pop-off from here. What I can simply see is that this would have been quite a nice little trade setup we set up this morning, where prices come down to this trend line and pop back up, okay? Looking healthy right now. However, it needs to hold this, and our main hold is down below on this momentum trend line. Okay, this is just in the short-term time frames where we're looking for it to change its structure. Okay, a lot of things are at this point where you can see we're having a little bit of a downtrend here, or you can draw the downtrend here. Either way, we're looking for it to break out, and it has come down, and it's flattened out, and it's popped off. It's come down, it's flattened out. We're looking for it to pop off. Okay. For a continuation, and that's what we are looking for this morning. we threw the trade setup in the Discord this morning, so join us there. It's all free, all that good stuff. But that's what we were looking for on ADA. However, if we do lose this level, right? If we do lose this level and we simply collapse this stuff, we know that there's key levels of support, and you can just do this by visual, right? You can just draw a horizontal line on here, make it red, and that's your key level that you need to hold in order to remain to the upside, in my opinion, right? You can see that this level here, we'll mark it out at 39 cents, and they're calling for 45 cents, okay? That's awesome. We do have a couple shelves above us here that will act as resistance, but they're calling for 45 cents. But if we lose this 39 cent area, right, you can see it's acted as previous resistance many times, and then it took quite a push to get us out. We got out. Now we're seeing if we can flip it to support, right? And if we flip it to support, you can see the climb up. We want to see that continuation, right? So we want to see 39 cents hold. If it doesn't hold, then we're looking to come back down within this range. You can pull a volume profile straight across here, and you can see that we have a point of control down below, so we can mark out that. Label it. Oops. And you're ready to go, right? So you're looking to come back down to here, 37 cents. So if you lose 39 cents, you're coming down to 37 cents, and that to me would be a break of structure on this parabolic trend, right? So you got the parabolic trend, you break the structure, you're looking for the retest back up here, and then the rejection downwards, okay? Or you can look for consolidation and for it to climb back up and start making higher lows. And that's kind of my idea for ADA. So I hope that helps. 4-hour divs on ADA. Let's check it out. Okay, I'm not fully getting it on market cipher here. Maybe it's on stochastics, RSI, something like that. But yeah, cooling off here, looking to pop off. That's kind of my thoughts here for ADA. I'll have to wait and be patient as per usual. Okay, now we're going to go over to ARK. Noah. We'll call this Noah. ARK Invest. Do we have any KuCoin? No? Okay, let's go over to Binance. Hopefully Binance has a lot of... Sometimes Bybit doesn't have all the information. Oh my God. Hansworth, you give me the most interesting coins to look at, my friend. Oh my God. Okay. This looks like an art project. Okay, you got this, that Stegosaurus pattern? So you got the Stegosaurus head, right? You got its tail. Spiky tail. You just need some feet here. How did I do? You give me the most interesting charts I've ever seen, man. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I'm not trying to take the piss, but wow. Okay, so we got the Stegosaurus pattern here. Big Bart. Mrs. Otter, how's it going? You having a good day? Oh, yeah? Say hello to the Otter gang. You're going to come say hello. You want to say hello? That's not my hand. That's Mrs. Otter's hand. How you doing? You all right? I was saying you have not a Brummie accent, but a West Midlands accent. Yeah. Because there's Tino. He's hello, market maker here. That guy. Yeah. I was like, you sound very different compared to him. He's a Londoner. Yeah, he's a Londoner. Is he a posh twat? Is that what you would call him? He's not a posh twat at all. He's rough, eh? Is he a... What do they call them? A street... roadman. Is he a roadman? A roadman. Mrs. Otter's just shaking her head at me. Well, she says hello and hope you're all well. Doing some exercise. I'm distracted now, guys. Mrs. Otter is exercising. Oh, God. Altcoin Corey says, hello, Mrs. Otter. He goes, are you all right? No, she didn't. Okay, looking at ARK here. With ARK, you must remain above this area right here, okay? You can see it came down and touched. They're in a downtrend. Very, very powerful downtrend, okay? You've put in some structure down here. Your key level of resistance is here. If you do get above here, you do have one stop, two stops. Okay. So you must hold this $1.01 area on ARK, okay? If you are bullish on ARK, this is big moves, man. This is big moves. So you will move swiftly up to $1.32. Okay, if we do get a pump, you will move swiftly. This is your key level of resistance. You can simply see that. Then I'd say it's right around here. And then you can bull your volume across this whole entire range, okay? Hello. He says, hello. So to get acceptance above here, you need to push through this $1.32 and then flip this to support, okay? Now, these are very, very high levels. I mean, this is a massive move. It's 31%. So if you do hold 101 Dalmatians, if you hold this, you can be looking to hold this as support and climb your way back up. You get a swift move through here. You'll get a swift move up to here, right? So if you do get above this area right here at 115, you could be looking for much higher prices at 132. So your 115 is your area that you really need to break through in order to continue your way up. But right now you're in a very, very aggressive downtrend. Very aggressive. Now with Market Cipher, let's see your 12 hours money flow just coming out. Let's see what money flows turn red. Okay. You are getting a lower low here. You could be looking for a bearish or a bullish divergence here with a lower low and a higher high here. So you could be looking for that and a bounce. Very risky though. Very risky in my opinion. Hansworth, you give me some amazing coins, but for this one, I say no bueno. I wouldn't play around with this one. I mean, hodl bag, if you believe it's going up, if you've done your own research, you're looking to come back up here. That's a nice move. You're back to $1.50, right? But right now, this isn't looking too good. It's in a very steep downtrend, right? Where you're looking to continue down. And if you fall from here, you're all the way down to 58 cents, right? You're down here. So it's risky in my opinion. Be careful out there. Practice good risk management. That's all I can suggest to you, my friend. Hope that makes sense. Okay. It is 9:30. Let's see. Market is opening as we speak. Let's take a look at it now. Going into market open, what do we see? We can see that we are opening low. Okay. That's interesting. We are opening low. So we have a gap above us. Now we've opened up low. So we have a key level of support that we can simply see here. We have gapped down, so the gap down possibly push up, and then we have a big gap above us as well. So we have a gap here and we have a gap here. So can we see a little bit of a push after a big rejection on the S&P yesterday for a continuation upwards? That would be interesting to see. But we have gap down, so let's see if the markets react in any certain way. And then in inverse correlation, we have broken out of this downtrend here on the Dixie. And we're looking to change market structure to the upside. So we're looking at something like this, continuation upwards, okay? And what does this mean? Inverse correlation. As the Dixie moves up, risk on assets move down. And you can see that apparently in the altcoins over here to my right, okay? You can see that. So as the dollar climbs, we look for lower prices, except on Bitcoin, because Bitcoin, people sell their alts. People are selling their alts and putting it into Bitcoin as safe haven, right? Bitcoin's coming back up to this key level of resistance that we had marked out for you guys. Look at that. Perfect rejection off of our key level at 42,197. You can't write it, guys. You can't write it. However, the momentum of this move is very strong. Don't fight it. Wait for your confirmations in order to get into a trade. Okay? Very, very careful here. But we've gotten volume into this. You can see, you pull up the volume. Check out the volume. Okay? And you can see volume push, failure to get above, rejection at golden pocket 786. Now we wait for confirmation, right? Now we wait for confirmation. What do I mean by that? We wait for a bearish divergence, right? Where we can see momentum waves coming down, right? You need to have your confirmations in order to enter these trades. Don't just trade blindly. Have your setups, have your rules, be disciplined, practice good risk management, my friends, and all that good stuff. Thank you guys so much for supporting this channel. I greatly appreciate every single one of you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. I will also make some more videos on certain coins. I think I got Stellar coming out for you guys today. So much love to you guys. Don't forget to check out Billy Goat Tales tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be on Sin City Crypto Thursday. So make sure not to miss that. Come and support the channel. Much love to every single one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here and supporting me. I appreciate you. Like and subscribe on your way out. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Much love. Peace out and God bless. Bye.
My life a story, I'm trying to find the glory. Got them all sleeping on me, my haters out here dying, snoring. Why they mad that I'm finally growing, and they see me fighting for it. What they wanna get involved for, I kill them all off until I'm enormous. Cause 9 to 5 is boring, grinding 5 in the morning. I'd rather make music, get paid for it, die with a fortune. And my ride is foreign, every whip I drive imported. Anybody know me, they know, for this game, no, I'm dying for it. I'm on now. Give me that crown, yeah. Ain't nobody out here really wanting me. I'm going hard while you falling asleep. I got it all cause I deserve it all, yeah. Just being honest, they don't wanna see me honest. I'm taking over this game now and that's a promise. Stay out of pocket, they don't wanna believe I got it. Give me that crown now cause I'm the king, call me your highness. This life a movie, I'm a motherfucking star like Clooney. From dusk till dawn, I'm a loose sleep. I ain't tryna live broke like you be. I've been coming for the bag, I do me. Will I get paid? Absolutely. Cause you better knew a boss like Takeoff. I ain't left all bad and bougie. Heard them talk, they barely knew me. I ain't let no stranger fool me. When I came in the game, y'all showing that fake love. I ain't look past your jewelry. Now this ride is foreign. Every whip I drive imported. Anybody know me, they know. For this game, no, I'm dying for it. I'm on now. Give me that crown, yeah. Ain't nobody out here really wanting me. I'm going hard while you falling asleep. I got it all cause I deserve it all, yeah. Just